Skip. I'm pretty sure you
I did not write these questions.
This sounds like a Skip Sam's
The
question.
executive committee of this group made the questions up.
So this is a great question,
All right.
and I hope everybody, hopefully my answer will help everybody's understanding of this. But it says, please explain the difference between the federal Constitution and the state Constitution. And I think the North Carolina Constitution is a wonderful document. Most of you probably have never looked it up or read it. But it is the preamble to the North Carolina Constitution is one of the most, it is extremely different than we the people that you're all familiar with, the U.S. Constitution. But Chief Justice Newby wrote an opinion recently overturning an incorrect decision made by the then liberal majority of the North Carolina Supreme Court, which articulated the differences between the two constitutions. And here's what he said. State constitution is different from the federal constitution. The federal constitution is a limited grant of power. So I want you to think about that. We, the people, granted a few powers to the federal government, and it is enumerated in the federal constitution. So what's the difference between the state constitution? The state constitution is a limitation of power. Where does power reside under this North Carolina Constitution? It resides with the people. Where do the people act? The people act through their legislature, through the elected legislative body. I think that's the best way to sum up, and I'm quoting a Supreme Court opinion in explanation. And so I think when you read North Carolina Constitution, Article 1, Section 2, which declares that all political power resides in the people exercise that power through the legislative branch, which is closest to the people and most accountable through the most frequent elections. That's the difference.